Hello and welcome to my final video on the road to Venus Next. In this video series I want to talk about everything Venus Next related and give you all of my tips and tricks so that you're well prepared for the upcoming launch of the expansion on Steam. In stark contrast to my last video, I'm going to talk about the absolute best corp of this new expansion, Manutech. Just as a quick information for everyone watching this video just as it's coming out, I'm streaming right now on Twitch playing the new expansion. Link to my Twitch page is in the description. I'll see you there. But let's get right to it. Manutech starts off with 35 MC, a building tech, a steel prod, and an ability that reads, for each step that you increase the production of a resource, including this, you also gain that resource. This means you effectively start with a steel as well. When to pick Manutech is an easy answer. If you have just one or two good early game production cards or just some production on your preludes, it's already top tier. I'd say it's best for a long game strategy, but even in a rush it's pretty strong, and I'll explain why. So, how to play Manutech? Easy enough. Just get down every production card you see and win. Well, okay, maybe it's not that easy, but seriously, this ability is so incredibly strong. First of all, every economic development card like Acquired Company, Mine or Titanium Mine pays off one gen sooner, so not only do you get more development in total, but development is also worth it much later in the game. Also, this payback may allow you to play another development card one gen sooner. Just imagine you start the game off with 13 MC and then play Acquired Company. With every other corp except Director in this case, you wouldn't be able to play sponsors afterwards, but Manutech lets you do that. But it's not just a great ability for your typical early game production cards. There are so many mid to late game point cards that have some random amount of MC prod latched onto them, like Gene Repair or EOS Casma National Park, that get a lot better with this rebate. But one thing to keep in mind, don't get carried away with playing production cards. Just because you get some money back, doesn't mean Acquired Company is worth it in Gen 8. Additionally, the ability can allow you to use cards that burn off resources immediately, instead of one gen later. With this, I mean cards like Development Center, Physics Complex or ElectroCAD. You draw the card in a draft, play it and its needed prod, and it's immediately ready for use. Of course, this effect is even more prevalent when playing with colonies, since there it allows you to instantly trade when getting to 3 power prod, but it's still great without it. But why did I say Manutech is also good for a rush when its main gimmick is playing production cards? Well, there are not just economic production cards, but also plant, heat, and to a lesser extent power production cards. Heat and power prod cards just grant you that instant boost that can allow you to get a temperature bump immediately or at least one gen sooner. This can also allow you to unexpectedly get a bonus bump on the track. But plant cards especially are amazing for Manutech. First of all, plants are always at the risk of getting destroyed, so having another way of instantly generating a few plants is incredibly nice, since then you can convert them into a greenery and give your opponents less chances to nuke them. And secondly, many plant prod cards already grant instant plants as well, and with Manutech's bonus, this just becomes comically good. Think of bushes, for example. It now grants 2 plant prod and 4 freaking plants. That's just so good. But that's everything you need to know about Manutech for the upcoming Venus Next release on Steam. How do you like this corp? Do you have more tips and tricks to share with the community? Then please leave them in the comments. Also, I hope you enjoyed my road to Venus Next, and if you did, please leave a like and consider subscribing to not miss out on any other videos. See you in the next one, or on stream right now.